Good afternoon. Welcome to the Mind of STEM channel, where you get your daily dose of science, technology, engineering, and math. My name is Leon Jones. Today, I'm going to talk about computer animation. So, the title of this afternoon's video is What Does a Computer Animator Do? What does a computer animator do? Now, before I get into the actual topic, I need to define what is involved with computer animation. Now, computer animators convert still images into moving images with the aid of several different software computer programs. Animated characters, visual effects, and sound effects are some of the end results of their work. Now, movies, television shows, video games, websites, and various types of advertisements all depend on computer animation to entertain or inform the intended audience. Now, people who pursue this career need to have strong creative abilities with the skills to turn their ideas into powerful images. Now, working in computer animation also requires mastering numerous computer programs and having strong technical skills, the ability to work as part of a team, and they need to meet tight deadlines. Why? Because they are critical. Now, with the definition out of the way, I'm going to get into what a computer animator actually does. Now, computer animators use programs such as Autodesk, Lightwave, Maya, Soft Images, Photoshop, and CorelDRAW to create a realistic movement of characters in a variety of mediums. The characters may appear as two-dimensional or 2D or three-dimensional or 3D, although many in the field of computer animation now work with 3D graphics exclusively. Software manufacturers continually upgrade programs, which make staying on top of industry developments an essential component of success. Now, the following are some areas of specialization within the field of computer animation. What is character animation, composing or compositing, general animation, lighting, and textures. So before sitting down to create a new piece of animation, people employed in this field must meet with their creative team and spend time researching their options. They create a storyboard of the animation to visualize the steps needed to complete the process from beginning to end. After creating the images with a computer software program, they meet with their creative team again to receive feedback. The next step is to make edits based on input from clients, managers, other animators, artists, musicians, and everyone else involved in developing the project from concept to release. Now, you have gotten the information on what a computer animator does. Remember, to get in this field, there's education and training requirements. So high school students who know they want to go into computer animation should take computer science, creative writing, and drawing classes if they're available. You can also get them at your community college. In fact, community colleges offer courses such as raster, vectoring, rendering. These courses help develop a strong visual and spatial skills needed to do well in this career. Why? Because many companies that employ computer animators require them to have a minimum of a bachelor's degree. For those who choose to go the route of self-employment, having a degree enables them to show clients a strong portfolio. Now, a portfolio is basically information about projects you did in college that you can present to your employer to let them know that you have experience in computer animation. Now, Both traditional and online courses are available, and they offer a variety of degree options in this growing and competitive field. Now, a bachelor's degree combines core courses such as mathematics, English, and social science with competency students will need to obtain work once they graduate. So, typical course offerings at an animation school include technology in the entertainment and media industries, creative presentation, foundations of 2D and 3D, art fundamentals, art history, shading and lighting, character design and animation, visual development, storyboarding, fundamentals of compositing, production modeling, and animation production. Additionally, students spend a good percentage of their time preparing their professional portfolios and receiving criticism, which is constructive criticism, to improve them. A computer animation portfolio highlights projects the student worked on while earning a degree and should demonstrate his or her very best work. Now, the portfolio should include items like 2D and 3D drawings, sketch art, links to any online work, character drawings, and storyboards. Many companies looking to hire a computer animator consider the work he or she is capable of producing more than any other qualification. Now, again, some students decide to choose a specialty area while earning their degree, such as video game animation. Those who desire to specialize need to ensure that the college they select can accommodate their request for more focused classes as opposed to coursework that provides them more of a general overview. A good school that provides computer graphics. I live here in Indiana. Purdue Northwest has a computer graphics degree. Purdue West Lafayette has a Purdue graphics degree. Indiana University, Purdue University of Indianapolis, they also have a computer graphics degree. Now, like I said, when you go into getting some experience, one should always try internships. An internship will help your resume out because you're showing a potential employer that you have some experience, you know what you're doing, and you can come into work. I'm not going to say hitting the ground running, because when you go and take computer animation courses at college, they give you fundamentals. Again, part of the Purdue computer animation program includes building information modeling, which is my specialty. That's where you use Revit, Autodesk. Then there's VPI, virtual product integration, website design, game development. If you don't know anything about this field, get brochures on this field. It sounds like an exciting field. You can do well, but you got to be motivated. Also look at the accreditation. It's got to be ATME or ABET accredited. Now, one thing you need to understand, software programs can become outdated quickly, and new technology emerges all the times. All the time. Again, software programs can become outdated very quickly, and new technology emerges all the time. I know this because with computer aided drafting, they're getting ready to start AutoCAD 2022. But nevertheless, when it comes to learning computer animation, it's about hands-on with the software. And when you get out there in the field, you can go a long way. You can even get into programming. But before you get into the field, you got to see if you like the field. Again, most schools that offer computer animation degrees require students to complete at least one internship. This involves working at a company off-site to get hands-on experience with what they've learned in college. Now, some of the internship work may go unpaid or it could qualify for a stipend. Now, some schools offer assistance with internship placement, others do not. So completing an internship at an actual animation studio is ideal. It is ideal for this career. The junior year is the most common time to meet the internship requirement because this gives the student the opportunity to learn advanced skills during their senior year, having already had the experience of working in the field. Now, like I said, going back to specialties, some students decide to choose a specialty while earning a degree, such as video game animation, building information modeling, game development, virtual product integration. Now, again, got to make sure that college offers the courses, because when it comes to employers and clients typically expect entry-level workers to have a degree in computer animation, graphic design, or fine arts. Associate and master's degrees are also available, although the bachelor's degree remains the most common education credential for computer animators. Now, again, where do computer animators work? Well, they can be self-employed or they can work at a company. Those who are self-employed are known as independent contractors. They may work from home or they may rent an office. But either way, you have to meet with clients. And right now, when it comes from the Bureau of Labor Statistics, according to the BLS, there's going to be a 6% increase for computer animators. Now, that depends on where you go. Where I think it's prevalent, where you're going to see the bigger increase, is going into building information modeling, because that's part of the construction field, and that's where I work. Why? Because it's going to be very important, because clients want to see what kind of estimates are going to be created, and utilizing building information modeling, you get an actual 3D representation of what the prospective building is going to look at. Now, additional careers in computer animation, you have compositing artist, a flash animator, a graphic designer, a storyboard artist, and some helpful organizations and societies. You have the Society for Animation Studies, TAG, that's known as the Animation Guild, Women in Animation, Quick Draw Animation Society, and additional careers, 3D modeler, graphic designer, multimedia designer, UI or UX designer, video game designer, web designer, and web developer, to name a few. Again, if you are interested in becoming a computer animator, check with your local community college and your colleges and universities. Once again, when we talk about computer animation, we talk about a person that's taking still images and they're converting them into moving images with the aid of several computer programs. Again, when I talk about moving images, about visual effects, animated characters, and sound effects, and they're usually in movies, television shows, video games, and websites, to name a few. And I want to thank you for listening to this edition of Computer Animation from the Mind of STEM channel. On this channel, get a daily dose of science, technology, engineering, and math. Please comment, share, and subscribe. Also, like the videos. Now, if you're looking for some political content and even more deep, controversial content, you can check me out on YouTube on the 401 Talk Zone Radio Show, and also the 401 Talk Zone Radio Show on Blog Talk Radio. 215-383-5785 is the number. Now, if you can't find me on YouTube or Blog Talk Radio, simply look me up on Facebook and Twitter, because once I complete all of my recordings, I post them on my other social media platforms. And once again, I thank you for listening to this edition to the Mind of STEM, right here on the Mind of STEM channel, where you get your daily dose of science, technology, engineering, and math. Until next time, my name is Leon Jones. Please have a wonderful and peaceful day.